All right, you all. I have another video for you all. It's been a couple of days. This video is going to be about vampiric energy. And I have to say this before I start because some people like to put that energy out like it's holier than thou in a way to speak about energy vampires because of the idea that nothing is absolute. So basically is what I would like to go ahead and put out there is we don't know an individual's life plan for them coming here on this 3D realm. We don't know what their initial plan is. So I guess it kind of helps me to separate myself from being judgmental towards an individual. So maybe they came down here to live a chaotic life or a left-hand path, middle path, whatever you might want to call it. Maybe they came here to be a narcissist. Maybe they came here to be an energy vampire. Maybe they came here to do certain things, whatever the case may be. But one thing I do have to say is that yes, we may have low vibrational people or people who cipher off other people's energy. We may have those people, but we have a right to protect ourselves or to remove ourselves from those people. That does not make us holier than thou. That is protecting your energy. And you have that right to protect your energy. So I'm just kind of like winging this conversation. I have no notes. I have no outline, but I just wanted to come on here and wing it for now. That you have to be aware of energy vampires. And energy vampires, they don't have to physically touch you to cipher your energy from you. But the energy vampires, they actually need that negative energy to actually survive. And then you got some people who may not start off as energy vampires, but they may turn into energy vampires because they may, I guess you can say, become addicted to the negative energy. They become addicted to toxicity and drama, and so therefore they become energy vampires too as well. So, let's see. I do want to point out that according to my truth, I believe that when a baby is born, they are automatically more in that vampiric energy when they're born. And I say this because I'm gonna say, and they're energy vampires when they actually still in the womb. And I'm saying this because when the baby is in the womb, the baby is actually, the mother is giving her energy and like her cells, whatever you may call it. I don't know the process of how a baby is, uh, built up in the womb, however you want to say it. But babies, they start off in a vampiric energy because they are feeding off the mother. They're feeding off mommy. And I mean, therefore, they share the same energy. They share the same blood. They share like a lot of things, okay? While in the womb. When they come out of the womb, they are still like vampires in a sense because the baby's going to need milk. The baby's going to need milk, so therefore, although mother is giving this to baby is receiving. I see this as a vampiric energy because I guess you can say the baby's not giving something in return except maybe joy, bringing joy and happiness to the mother. But I do have to say that, I've heard it, me being a mother too, starting off breastfeeding is not pleasant at all. It can be actually quite painful to start off, and then, whatever, as things move forward, it gets easier. But anyways, I'm saying the baby needs milk. And then not only that, baby needs all the attention from mommy and daddy, okay? So I see that as vampiric energy. But what I do say also from my truth, my experience, is that it is your duty as a parent, mother, or father to balance that out. You are supposed to help that child to get out of that vampire like energy, okay? And then you got to think about, I think positive parenting is a beautiful way of getting them out of that vampiric energy. So I think positive parenting is the most responsive. I don't know if I'm using the right way, but the most responsive form of child rearing, I guess you can say. And so, because if you're constantly, I guess I'm just gonna say, if you're constantly spanking your child, yelling at your child, you cause an emotional trauma, emotional damage, whatever the case may be, you're actually causing that child trauma, and therefore, it can just cause issues later in the adult life. And I'm not speaking this from a perfect parent, because I am not. I am far from it. And sometimes I deviate from that grand plan, or I deviate from the positive parenting aspect, because especially being a single parent, it gets a little bit difficult. But I do take accountability for my child's behavior and everything. But like I said, in the past, I took an approach of positive parenting when my child was 2 years old. And I did that, and I saw improvement in less than 2 weeks. Because at one point when he was 2, he was very clingy and whiny. And so I took the positive parenting approach. And then, like I said, in less than 2 weeks, I seen major changes. And then within 2 weeks, boom, it was going nice. So I see that as, if a child's always wanting your attention, he's clingy, he or she is clingy, whining, I consider that to be vampiric energy, because me feeling that, being an empath, I feel everything, and I feel them much on a deeper level. But like I said before, I've been in relationships too, to where I had a vampiric partner, and that person didn't even have to touch me for me to feel my energy actually leave my body. But that's when I felt it like the strongest, being touched. I felt the energy leaving my body. And then other family members too, I felt my energy leaving my body being touched, whether it was hugged or my, holding hands, or whatever the case may be, feeling my energy leave my body. So I have no idea where I was going to go with this video, but last week Spirit said I should put out a video on energy vampires, because it is real. It is a real thing. And just because, you practice, we practice, there's some of us who practice self-care and everything, and we like to remove ourselves from those type of people. It does not make us holier than thou. It does not make us above one another. It's just us protecting our energy. And you have that right to protect your energy from negative energy, negative entities, negative people, narcissists, energy vampires, however you want to put it. So it would be really nice to get some comments on what is y'all's thought on energy vampires, because I love to open my mind and my heart to other people's perspectives, because it's a way to help me grow, and therefore others can grow too. So feel free to leave a comment on your whatever experiences, whatever you want to share, your point of view on energy vampires. And if you like my content, you can hit the like button or subscribe. And I actually meant to mention this in the beginning of my video, but This channel is literally about my truths, my experiences, what I have like researched going within or without. This is based on my truth, and I like to share that on this channel, as well as sharing information that is healing to other people. And yes, I have put a couple of oracle messages out on my channel. Um, so that's what this channel is about. And you're going to, if you're a subscriber, you're going to see this channel evolve. So it may not be in the same format, you know, months or years down the road. So just be aware that this channel will continue to transform, and I'm going to be continuing to allow myself to be led by spirit to put whatever content that I need to put out here. So I like to call this channel the healing channel, because there's a lot of people out there who really needs to heal and to step into their power. It's just that they haven't found that right information or that right trigger to trigger them into awakening. Or you know how sometimes you just find people on YouTube and you just like, oh my gosh, I wish I found this person like a long time ago. So anyways, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you later.